Good morning, all of you. Today we are going to start the new session with the activity. As you know, we have started doing practical sessions. In my last video, I have guided you regarding how to write the physics journal. So I hope you have understand what are the guidelines to write the physics journal. So we are going to start the practical session as the state board has declared the practicals for this academic year 2020-2021. So in this session we are going to complete only 60% of the practicals, hopefully, because see, this is the pandemic. This is the pandemic situation. We can't go for the lengthy sessions. So we have selected some practicals and activities which are very important as per your syllabus is concerned. So this activities we are going to start is having 5 marks. Okay, the weightage for this activity is 5 marks. So these activities are very simple to understand and very short for writing purpose. So let's start and let's begin this session with the identification of or the use of multimeter. Okay, so this activity is about the multimeter. More specifically, we'll say this is the digital multimeter because this digital multimeter will show you the readings in digital format as you can see on screen. So this is the screen, we can say. Okay, on that screen you will get the digital readings, okay, in digital format. So this is digital multimeter. Now why it is called as multimeter? So this is the simple instrument which will help us for multitasking purpose. So this multimeter can be used as an voltmeter, as an ammeter. Okay, it will also measure the resistance and also it can measure the diode and LED. If they are working or not, we can specify it. Also we can check the working of NPN and PNP transistor with the help of this multimeter. So let's start without wasting the time. Firstly, we must know what are the components we are going to use. Okay, so this is first. This is the multimeter. This is the resistance. It is resistor. Now you can see this resistor is having two terminals. Okay, this resistance is not having any positive or negative terminal. This is just simply the resistor having colorful bands on it. Now this colorful band, also one of the kind of resistor is having like this. So this is another resistor having some colors on it. This color is having some importance because this color is having its specific value. So this value will help us to calculate the resistance of this particular resistor. Now this table you might be have in your syllabus how to calculate the resistor. In previous classes also we have studied how to calculate the value of resistor with the help of color bands. So these are the resistors with different values. Okay. Now the another component I am having here is this is the transistor. Okay. This is the transistor. It is having emitter, base, collector. It can be NPN, it can be PNP transistor. I'll tell you how to identify it. So this is nothing but the transistor. This is simply a dry cell. This is the capacitor. More specifically, this is mica capacitor. See, this capacitor is having different kinds of shapes according to the ingredients or according to the use. So this is the mica capacitor. You can see this is the mica capacitor. This is another kind of capacitor I am having here. Okay, this is electrolyte capacitor. One leg is longer, another leg is shorter. Here also, this is the LED. One leg is longer than the other. So longer leg means it is the positive terminal and the short terminal will be the N terminal, means the negative. So this is LED, red color LED. This is in integrated circuit. Okay, this is IC. The different kinds of programs are inbuilt on this kind of IC. Then we are having this Zener diode. This is Zener diode. Okay, on this Zener diode you can see this is the orange color here and black belt is there. So black belt means it is negative terminal and the orange means it is positive terminal. So this is Zener diode. Also I am having one PN junction diode. The simple PN junction diode is here. The silver color band is here. So silver color band, that terminal will be negative terminal, means the cathode, and the black color terminal will be the anode, means the positive terminal. So here these are some electronic components over here. So this is the Zener diode. Okay, as you can see there is a black belt over here and this is the orange. It means it is anode and it is cathode. This is the PN junction diode. This terminal will be the negative terminal and this terminal will be the positive terminal. This is capacitor. This is transistor. Now see here it is written over here BC547. Now BC547 and 557, these are the two types of transistor. This will be NPN transistor and 557 will be the PNP transistor. So this is the another resistance. As you can see there are the color bands on this resistance. These are the different colors, LEDs are here. So these are some electronic components. Now we are going to use this electronic component to study the multimeter use, and as well as we will check the working, whether these components are working condition or not. Okay, let's start. So firstly what we need to do over here, so firstly what we will need, so this is the multimeter we are having in our laboratory. Okay, as you can see there are different colors and voltage and current ranges are given over here. So as you can see this V is showing the blue color. That means on this scale we can count or we can measure the DC voltage up to 500 volt. As you can see this is the regulator meter over here. We can rotate this like a fan regulator as per our requirement. Okay, suppose I am on this, so I'll show you. This is the multimeter reading. I can show you. Okay, we can measure the DC voltage. Suppose I am here in this condition, so this will be off condition. Okay, this will be off condition. If I move on this side, it will show the alternate voltage. Okay, 200 volt, then 500 volt, like this. Suppose I move on this direction. On this direction I will get the ampere current. Okay, the blue segment is given over here. Then if I move further, here it is given 10 ampere current. Okay, if I move further, so this is HEF. HEF means we can measure PNP or NPN transistor it will show us if we, this is the section for PNP or NPN transistor. As you can see, it is PNP and it is NPN. Okay, so if we put any transistor in this socket and we need to adjust this on HEF, it will show some value on this display. Okay, so this is the multimeter. If we go on other side, this will be the section for measuring the diode, Zener diode, LED, PN junction diode, any kind of diode we can measure with this. As you can see, there is a symbol of Wi-Fi over here. Okay, this sound, the symbol can be similar to the sound symbol or Wi-Fi symbol. So this symbol will show us the section for the measurement of diode, any kind of diode. Okay, now if we move further, so this green belt is there, and on this green belt you can see ohm is written there, 200, 200, 2000, then 20, then 200 kilo, and then 2000 kilo. That means this is the range for measuring the ohm with different values, ohm, kilo ohm, like this. So this is nothing but the multimeter. Now how to use this multimeter? We have now seen that these are the different scale to show the multimeter. Let's start this, how to use the multimeter. Okay, so this is the, firstly it should be in off condition. Okay, now connect this black probe. This is the probe. Okay, this is the black probe. We need to connect into the common terminal. It will go in common terminal always. Okay, this is the negative terminal or the grounded one. And this red one, this red probe will go in this. Why in this? Because we are going to measure firstly the voltage. As you can see, V is written over here, then ohm symbol is there, and then milliampere also written there. If we want to measure the current of 10 DC ampere, so we need to put this probe into this socket. Okay, but this condition is not that much useful for us. Okay, so we'll put in this probe should be go in the middle, where we can measure resistance, voltage, and small amount of current as well. So this is the multimeter. Now the connection is done. Once the connection is done, what you will do? Okay, we need to check whether this multimeter is working or not. That means we need to check the continuity of multimeter. Let's check the continuity. Now, to check the continuity, we need to rotate this regulator to this Wi-Fi symbol or the sound symbol. Okay. Once you done this, you just need to touch these two pins together and one sound will be here. Beep sound will be there. Okay. This is the beep sound we get. That means this multimeter is in working stage. Okay. So let's start the identification we have done of the components. So we are going to start to check whether they are properly working or not. So firstly we will check the LED, because here this is on LED session now, right? This regulator is on Wi-Fi symbol. Okay, for simplicity I am using the word Wi-Fi symbol, otherwise it is the symbol for sound. Okay, so we have put this regulator on this symbol. and this longer leg will attach to the positive terminal of probe, and this shorter leg of LED will attach to the, as you can see, the LED glows. As you can see, it is glowing. Okay, see, the LED is glowing. That means current is flowing through this LED, and this LED is in working state. So in this way we have checked this LED is working or not. So after that we'll check this Zener diode whether it is working or not. So we know that Zener diode works in reverse bias condition. So let's see how it will work. So this is the positive terminal to this and negative terminal to black. As I am touching this, I am getting some it is showing some readings. Okay, and this is now connected. The Zener diode is in connected situation and this multimeter is showing something current. Let's connect it in reverse condition. So this black to red and this orange to black. Let's see what is happening over here. It will not show any current. So that means this Zener diode is in working state here. Okay, this component is in working state. After that, we'll check this PN junction diode. So this PN junction diode is having negative terminal, we'll put here, and this is the positive terminal. Okay. सिल्वर बेल्ट जहां पे दिखता है आपको, तो जो सिल्वर बेल्ट है उसको आप निगेटिव समझ लीजिएगा, जैसे डायग्राम में भी मैंने आपको बताया था. तो यहाँ पे so it is showing some current over here. Okay, that means it is also in working state. रिवर्स करके देखते हैं. रिवर्स में कुछ भी नहीं दिखाएगा. See, that means this PN junction diode is also in working state. Now the next step what we will do, we'll just check the resistance. अब हमें पता नहीं है हमारे पास जो रेजिस्टेंस है वो कितने वैल्यू का है, तो मैं क्या करूंगी, सबसे पहले मैं उसको सिर्फ 200 ओहम पे सेट कर लूंगी, वो रेगुलेटर जो है. तो हमारे पास ये वाला जो रेजिस्टर है, वी विल यूज दिस रेजिस्टर, और इसको कुछ पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव भी होता है. वी जस्ट सिंपली पुट इट व्हेनेवर यहाँ बोथ डायरेक्शन से करंट फ्लो होता है. ठीक है, सो ये हुआ हमारा रेजिस्टर. Yes, it is showing okay. So this is having very small value. This resistor is having very small value. 5.1 5.2 ओहम इतना ही है ये. अभी हम अगर दूसरा रेजिस्टर यहाँ पे चेक करके देखते हैं तो लेट्स सी हमें क्या वैल्यू मिलती है. सी 39 ओम का हमें यहाँ पे रेजिस्टर मिला है. ठीक है, ऐसे हम मल्टीपल रेजिस्टर्स मेजर कर सकते हैं हमारे पास जितने हैं. और अगर आपको यहाँ पे क्रॉस वेरीफाई करना है तो यू कैन यूज कलर कोड मेथड टू मेजर दिस value of the resistor. Now this resistor is having some color bands like red, black and orange. Okay, so you can find the value according to the color code method. Now let's see, we are having here value 10.4 ohm. So this is the value for resistor we are having. Let's jump on to the next component we are having. So this is the transistor. Okay, for transistor I told you this is the HFE. We need to put this regulator on HFE mode. Okay, now just 547 and 557. So 547 will be the NPN transistor and 557 will be the PNP transistor. Now I am having 557 transistor and I'll put this in this. Okay, in this way we need to put it into the small holes. The region is given over here. Okay, what we need to do it, we just, this is the PNP section and this is the NPN section we are having. So we just keep it over here and it will give us some value. कभी कभी ये थोड़ा देखिए यहाँ पे ये कुछ भी रीडिंग नहीं दे रहा है, लेकिन अगर किसी और इसमें ट्राई करके देखते हैं. ओके, मतलब ये यहाँ पे भी नहीं हो रहा है. एनपीएन तो ये है ही नहीं तो रीडिंग देगा ही नहीं. कभी कभी ये सॉकेट बहुत ज़्यादा लूज होता है तो हमें इसको थोड़ा प्रेस करना पड़ता है तो ये थोड़ा कुछ रीडिंग दिखाएगा. ठीक है, तो ये है ट्रांजिस्टर को मेजर करने का मेथड, उसमें कितना पावर गेन है. सो ये देखिए थोड़ा सा भी आपका अगर कुछ गलत लग गया टर्मिनल तो अभी देखिए यहाँ पे 250 तक ये गेन दिखा रहा है. राइट, सो दिस इज द ट्रांजिस्टर. ट्रांजिस्टर मैंने देखो यहाँ पे कैसे लगाया है. ठीक है, अब यहाँ पे जो ट्रांजिस्टर हमने लगाया है इसका अगर आपको बोला गया है कि बेस आइडेंटिफाई करना है, सो यू कैन इजीली आइडेंटिफाई द बेस बिकॉज दिस इज हैविंग सम सॉकेट्स लाइक एमिटर, बेस एंड कलेक्टर. If you put this, okay, you need to check the probability of its space and once you get the proper socket you will get the reading on that. So from that you can guess what is the base, what is the emitter and what is the color in that particular transistor. So in this way we are having two types of transistor, PNP transistor and NPN transistor. 554 series, the BC554 series will be the NPN transistor and BC557 series will be the PNP transistor. So इतना हमें डीप में नहीं जाना है, हमें बस इतना ही देखना है कि ट्रांजिस्टर कैसे मेजर करते हैं. So let's see the very simple ड्राई सेल. अब इसका वोल्टेज कितना होता है 1.5 वोल्ट तक. अगर डिस्चार्ज हो गया तो थोड़ा कम मिलेगा. सो लेट्स पुट टुगेदर दिस ऑन द पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल. Okay, after that this negative terminal and let's see what is the voltage of this dry cell. I'm not able to hold you actually, so simultaneously I need to show you. So we just regulate this regulator to the DC voltage. Now as you can see I have regulated this regulator. As you can see the regulator is on now 20 DC volt, right, and we are getting 1.6 volt. So might be this dry cell is of 2 volt and after discharging we are getting this much voltage. So that means this is the dry cell having this much voltage. Okay, Okay, so I hope you got all the ideas regarding this multimeter. Once we will revise all the things. We have checked firstly the continuity. Okay, before starting the experiment you need to understand it should be here. So after checking the continuity, we are ready to go. We'll measure the components, whether they are working or not, the gain, the current gain. Okay, these are some electronic components we have studied today: capacitor, transistor, resistor, then the dry cell, LED which glows. Okay. So these are some electronic components, means we have covered actually the two activities simultaneously: use of multimeter and identification of electronic component. Okay, so this is the multimeter. काम होने के बाद we need to off it. अगर ऑफ नहीं किया तो इसका बैटरी डिस्चार्ज हो जाता है. तो आज के लिए इतना ही. नेक्स्ट सेशन में मिलेंगे हम नेक्स्ट प्रैक्टिकल के साथ.